See, alright, so first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai, Ba'ashem Mekakodash. We say, don't want to person and Elohim, Sagrado, Son, well, teachers of person in truth, and we see salutations, solely Akam, and pushing wood on truth and sincerity, day in and day out, and constantly in season and season, we say Shalom. Then once again, going into a video here. You know, I was just browsing the net, right? And you know, when you browse in the net, you just see random stuff at certain times. It will show up on the page, somebody might share it, whoever it is you may be following, whatever it may be, right? And this was something that showed up randomly on the feed, right? And it was going into these twins, right? Now, this is not the first time I've seen these twins, because I've seen them on the media for some fraud thing, like there was robbing men, committing fraud, something along those lines. And when I saw it, I said, you know what, let me read it and see whatever it may be. Now, these twins, women outside here, especially Israelite women, they look up to these women, you know, some for the things that they do. I remember when the first case was called, right, when they was doing some fraud or something along those lines, and a woman was telling them to get the money, you understand? Get the money. You know there's someone online, get the money, sis, right? And they was thieving, you know, doing a whole of that other stuff, right? And no, and as I said, this showed up, and I say, like, you know what? Let me read and see what it is happening now. And this goes to show, when I'll read it here. This goes to show the state of how our women are, the state they're in today. You understand? The things that they would do for money, the things that they would do for a little fame, the things that they would do to keep those things, those said things. You understand? They would do anything, including bestiality. You understand? It have like how they say no, it have no shame. You understand? And this is to show. This goes to show how far gone Jake is today. Right? So it's a the Claremont twins, reality stars of Bad Girls Club, and you know the Israelite women, they're always watching these Love and Hip Hop, Bad Girls Club, as I say, Bad Girls Club, and many other stuff. I know what else it have. You know, Love and Hip Hop and is the the most famous one that people would mention, right? So it's a stars of Bad Girls Club arrest scandal splits secret. They were into prostitution and bestiality, sex with animals, and this was in 2018. And this is to show you the kind of things that these women be doing to get the money, to keep the money, keep the fame, and so on. You know, this is what we living into, and this is the women that these other women look up to, you know, for guidance, for nurturing, to tell them how to be a woman, right? To tell them what to do, you know. When these is the women that doing what? Doing bestiality, sex with animals. You understand? There's something that when you go to the law of the Lord, that hey, one time there's an abomination, right? That is an abomination. Matter of fact, let me go to it here. This is the book of Leviticus chapter 18, and I will read verse. Let me start from verse. You know what? Let me go straight to the point. This is the book of Leviticus chapter 18, verse 23. It said, neither shall thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith, neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion. It is confusion, right? So one time you're not supposed to. There's a law. There's a law, right? There's a law. You're not supposed to lie with any beast. But these women, they're outside here, they're doing prostitution, right, which is breaking another law, and bestiality, right, and these kind of things that they would do, and other women would agree with them. You understand? They would agree with them. It's the book of Leviticus chapter 20, verse 15, right? It says, if a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death, and he shall slay the beast. And if so one time, if a man lie with a beast, that man supposed to be put to death, and the beast. You understand? It say, and if a woman approach unto any beast and lie down there too, thou shalt kill the woman and the beast. They shall surely be put to death, their blood shall be upon them. So their blood will be upon them, but we live in such a wicked place. You understand? That goes against the laws of the Lord, and this goes against natural order. You understand? Because as a man or woman, why would you want to go and sleep with an animal? Why would they do these things? But I just show you how far gone these people are, the state these people are today. You understand? And the things that they would do for money, the things that they would do for fame. You understand? Things that they would do for fame. And then you have these people that these other women that looking up to these women and telling them, yes, queen. You know how there's a song online, yes, queen, do your thing, get that bread. Yes, sis. You know? And do you know what they're doing? They're committing bestiality. They're committing bestiality. You know, this is your leaders. This is who you all look up to. This is who you all look for to get your advice. You know, your advice. You all look up to these people as like if they are gods, and this is the kind of sin they're committing on a daily basis, right? It's a new report indicates 24-year-old Shanari Claremont and her sister Shannon Claremont, also known as the Claremont twins, have been engaged in depraved sex acts for money, prostitution. And this is who the woman that they look up to, these young women, and these women on the whole look up to these whores. You understand? That is why you know, majority of these women, if you click the page or you talk to them, they're on OnlyFans or they're on something they're into these days. They're selling the body, you know, selling the body and so forth, and then they want to tell you how to come to be a man. And they sort of do acts like this, sleep on animals and so forth. You know, it's a engaging in depraved sex acts for money, prostitution. The two appeared on the reality show Bad Girls Club, which did not pay much but gave them exposure. Pardon the pun. They more recently appeared in an ad campaign for mentally ill rapper Kanye West, who was involuntarily committed a psych ward. The two became Instagram models in what started off innocently enough. And this is show you this. If you go and look up what's been taking place with these Instagram models, these Instagram models, whatever social media site models they are, go and look up the accounts of the things that they be doing in the background. You know, some of these girls, they flew out to Dubai, and if you go and look up, they end up becoming a toilet when they reach Dubai. You know, who knows? You understand? They become toilets when they go across there, right? So again, just to show you how far gone the state of these women are today, right? It's however, it all took a very dark turn. They began posting incestuous pictures. So they even started posting. Just imagine that, incestuous stuff. You understand? Incestuous stuff. Hey, this, wow. So let's bring the same Leviticus 20 verse, let's read verse 7. It says, sanctify yourselves therefore, and be ye holy, for I am the Lord your God, and ye shall keep my statutes and do them. I am the Lord which sanctify you. You understand? So it's to keep the Lord's statutes, his commandments, and his laws. So to keep the saints of the Lord. You understand? But they committing incest, bestiality, prostitution, and majority of these women today doing these things. Watch how much law these women are breaking. Some of these women, when they listen to them talk or so forth, or you hear them talk, they want to try a woman because man bad, and going on to the next woman, you doing what? You understand? You doing what? It's an abomination. You see the thing about it, and this is who these women look up to. Because I remember when the first situation happened, when it was in fraud and so whatever it is, woman was hyping up these twins. You know? Woman was hyping up these twins. It was all over, and you know, and that's how I get to know who they were the first time. That was years ago. Now that was years ago, you know, because woman is right. Um, next script you're looking for here. Let me go to same Leviticus 18. It said this Leviticus chapter 18 verse 4. It says, ye shall do my judgment and keep mine ordinances to walk therein. I am the Lord your God. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. I am the Lord. Right? It said, none of you shall approach to any that is near of kin to him, to uncover their nakedness. I am the Lord. You understand? I am the Lord. So you're not supposed to go on a kin to uncover nakedness and what should these they say what? However, it all took a very dark turn. They began posting incestuous pictures of themselves, which is sick. They also began getting excessive plastic surgery they did not need. And that's the thing. When you watch, just watch your face. When you see a woman looking like this, it's just spirits on them. A lot of evil. When you watch majority of these wicked women outside there, they have one particular look. You understand? You know, if you know what I'm talking about, just go and look and you'll see. Right? It's which damaged their looks. People on Instagram began to comment on how plastic they look. In front of cameras, the duo were posting expensive designer items on their shared Instagram page, but behind the scenes, they were prostituting themselves for money to pay for their rent, utilities, high-end clothes, and plastic surgery. A number of Instagram models have been prostituting themselves to men. Some of them are famous men for money, and that is just to show it. You know, if there's a man outside here and your whole goal is to go on these Instagram models, you basically go after a tot. You know, because there are countless of stories about the things they do and what you kind of things that these people be doing here. And they go to the part they say then they show off designer items on social networking, bought and gained through having sex with men and sometimes women. Meanwhile, they don't even own a home. Many even insult others for being broke while not telling the public they are prostituting themselves to get cash and flashy items they are showing off. That's not success in the business, and that's what I was stating. You know, women were defending these women. You know, defending these twins, telling them when men say something about them, say the stuff that they be doing, women was defending them. Oh, yes, I hate that way, this and that, and what kind of shit they be doing? Bestiality, incest, prostitution. You know, all these things he was doing. Right? So it's right. So that's going. The whole Leviticus going on from there, from the 7 going down. We're telling not to uncover the nakedness of I'm telling you who. You understand? Telling you who. Yo, these women, they go on. Let me jump to that scripture here. That scripture here I want to go to. Leviticus 31. It's 31 here. Let me see if I get it here quick. It's missing this one, eh? Just give me a minute. This is Proverbs chapter 30 verse 20. It says, such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eat it and wiped her mouth and said, I have done no wickedness. And that is the thing that you will get with adulterous women. You understand? They will do all these abominable acts, all this adultery, all these things that they will do. And to them, it's like they have done no wickedness. You know, as it says, she eat it and wiped her mouth and said, I have done no wickedness. Yeah, like, you know, I ain't do no wrong. You understand? Hey, Sirach. Let me go to the book of Sirach here quick. Sirach 25. Verse 20. Let me read verse 24. It says, for the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Hey, and what these women here? What these women? You understand? These wicked women. It had to find a righteous woman a righteous woman in this place. You know. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 42, verse 13. Right? It say, well, I'm going to start from verse 12. It say, behold not everybody's beauty, and sit not in the midst of women. It say, for from garments cometh a mud, and from woman wickedness. It say, for from garments cometh a mud, and from woman wickedness, and that is what we see from woman wickedness. You understand? That is what we see. Incest, adultery, prostitution, bestiality, all these things that they're into. So let's go on to this thing here. It say, what is alarming is the twins laughed about using a dead man's credit card to rack up 20,000 in purchases, rent, telephone bills, airline tickets, designer clothes. What's even more alarming is they are registered users of gay websites that connects people who are abominably have sex with animals, also known as bestiality, and like to view such photos. In such US states it is illegal to have sex with animals. This is where Hollywood and the search for fame has landed these two women. Do not follow their example. Right? And this was the, and so you see the things that they're into. Right? Right? See the wickedness are coming out from them because they want to be famous, or that is money, they want that is fame, you know, and they will do anything to keep it. And especially that is going forward. Majority of these women today, when you hear these women talk today, they will do anything to get. They will do anything. You understand? In this society right now. I say it's hard to find a righteous woman. It's very easy to find a wicked woman. The scripture say 10,000 you find one let's roughly paraphrase, one righteous man. But out of the 10,000, he find no woman. Let me get that. It's in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 28. It says, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. So it's 1,000, sorry. Now I say 10,000, but 1,000. Say among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. So you'll find one man amongst 1,000, but amongst 1,000 you wouldn't find a good woman. You wouldn't find a woman, you know. Right? Let's just show you this. And imagine today. Imagine today. You know, women, how, hey, the state of women, they're gone. You understand? They're gone. And this here is the kind of things that they be doing. You know? So, hey, with that, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yehoshai, Ba'ashem Rekakodash. We said, I'm apostle, Elos agreements, and reward of teachers, apostles in the truth. And we see salutations, so the Akam, and pushing good on the truth, and say the Dini and the out. You know, come to the in season and season, we say, Shalom.